This is Royce, finally bringing you another video. It's going to be on how to breed in the 6th generation, which is as easy as 1, 2, 3. It's much easier because of Destiny Knot, which elevates your chances in breeding. Alright, first we're going to go over some terms that all people should know for breeding. Individual values, IVs, are a range of numbers from 0 to 31. They're kept secret unless you go to the judge. So here I'm going to show you what the judge looks like. Well, I start off at the breeding place because that's always what I'm doing. But I'm going to go through and show you what it looks like for maxed IVs and for zeros. Because the judge will tell you all of the maxed IVs you have, but also will tell you all of your zeros. So this makes it perfect for you to breed trick room teams with 4 perfect stats and a 0 speed, or a 6 perfect mixed sweeper, and it'll tell you all the stats, unlike in the previous generation where you could really only get 1 stat out of it, or you could get all of them out of it, but it would take some time. So here, if you're watching the video, you can just see a few things. If they're perfect, he'll say something like they can't be better. If there's a 0, he'll say some sly remark like, with speed like that, you can't go anywhere. Or defense like that, how will you ever take a hit? Or your HP is decimal. Stuff like that is how he'll tell you that they're zeros. Otherwise, 31 will be, it can't be better. Alright, now that we're through with that guy. Power atoms. Power atoms allow you to guarantee to pass on 1 stat. So whatever Pokemon you have, like you have a Ditto with perfect attack, you put a power bracer on it and it'll pass on that attack. Alright, Everstone. This allows you to pass on natures, and it allows you to give a higher chance to pass on the ability. 100% chance to pass on nature, 60% chance of passing on ability, unless you're using a male with a hidden power. Flame Body and Magma Armor is very simple. It just cuts the time of hatching your eggs in half. Just so much better. I use a Talonflame with Flame Body so that way I can fly and get them checked out too. Alright, Destiny Knot. This is a miracle thing for this generation. It guarantees 5 stats to be passed on. So, in simple terms, you got 5 out of 12 chances. Right? Now, if you have both stats, 10 out of 12, also if you use a power atom, it takes that out of the equation, and it doesn't double dip. Okay? You can find it in Sailor City by Amade. Egg moves. Moves that your Pokemon don't normally learn by themselves. They can be bred in, and in this generation, now you can have females breed in egg moves, which makes way more combinations, so you can get like Aqua Jet and Belly Drum. I also recommend deleting all the other moves besides your egg moves, which you can find at Denmill Town. I'm going to show you where to find him. He's actually right next to the move Reminder, which is very useful because in this generation, if you lose an egg move, you can actually have the move Reminder reteach that egg move to that Pokemon, unless you lose it in actually no, you can just get it reminded no matter what. But it's very useful. The move Deleter, I use them all the time because Pokemon level up and I don't keep track of when they learn new moves, so I might as well just delete them all in about every 10 or so. Or whenever I get a new batch of eggs, I go ahead and take them out, see how many moves he's learned, and go ahead and delete them too, just in case. Because otherwise, you lose that egg move, then you have to go to the move Reminder. In previous generations, you would have lost that egg move completely, and then it would have just been a pain. Alright, hidden abilities. These are usually more favorable to the Pokemon. Now, in this generation, males can pass on hidden abilities too, but only while breeding with Ditto. Females pass it on no matter what. Alright, Ditto. He's our magic maker because he breeds with anything. You can just get tons of them with all the different IVs that you could possibly ever need. I have a bunch of double perfects, but I want to teach you how to do it with single perfects. Double perfect is you're going to extend the basics and you should be able to understand it a little bit easier. Alright, synchronize. Now if you have a Pokemon with synchronize, it gives you a 50% chance that the other Pokemon that you encounter will have the same nature. This way you can get perfect adamant dittos, perfect jolly dittos, perfect timid dittos, and stuff like that. Alright, so after getting your plethora of dittos, you're going to have your time for breeding. So I'm going to set up a goal Pokemon, which I'm currently breeding and just finished. It's going to be a Scopehead. With the hidden power of Speed Boost, perfect besides for special attack, egg move, toxic spikes, nature, adamant. Alright. So, you're going to first get your hidden power and your egg move. I got my egg move from Drapion. Alright? Because they learn it while leveling up. It's just simple. It's not a whole entire chain. Now you should get your Venipede with all the speed boost, adamant, and stuff like that. So go ahead and get your nature and everything like that. And so now you have your pretty basic Pokemon. You don't have any IVs. Alright? Now the first time you're going to breed, you're going to go ahead and use the Ditto with one perfect IV and use a power item. Now we're going to do an attack or special attack since we'll be either. So we're going to start off with the Ditto with attack and use the power item, Power Praise. Put a Everstone on Venipede and breed those two. You'll have a 60% chance of ensuring the ability. Alright, now I'll bring in a Ditto with perfect HP. So that way I could put a power weight on him and I'll have a higher chance. This is going to give me a 15% chance, which is 5% higher than the Destiny Knot, which from now on is going to provide higher chances. So now that we're using Destiny Knot, is pretty good. So now you should have your Venipede with perfect HP, perfect attack. You're going to breed it with the Ditto, and I have it with perfect defense. So now you're looking for a double perfect or the triple perfect version of a Venipede to breed with your other Venipede. Now don't forget that only females will pass on the hidden ability. So we're going to pretend like you only got a double perfect. So now you're going to breed for the triple perfect. After this point, it's just a rinse and repeat. You're basically just doing the same thing over again, but for more and more IVs per step. Alright, so just like before, now you're going to bring in another Ditto with another perfect IV. So this time we're bringing in special defense. So you're going to try to breed for at least a double perfect, and you're going to do the same thing that we just did to breed up to a triple, but now you're breeding up for a quadruple perfect. Okay, now that you got a double perfect Venipede, you're now breeding a Venipede with another Venipede, with the original Venipede, making sure you have the Everstone on the female to try for a triple perfect. Simply just remember is this: 2 triple perfects will make a quadruple, 2 quadruples will make a quintuplet, and then 2 quintuplets will make a sextuplet. So here's an alternate way of doing this. You use both a power item and a destiny at the same time. It will provide you with higher chances of getting another triple perfect, but it will not secure the nature. So hopefully your triple perfect from before is a female, and now you have a triple perfect female with the nature and everything like that, and then a male triple perfect that you're going to breed with her. So here you are, you're going to put the Everstone back on her, and you're going to breed the triple perfects together. So now you're going to have your quadruple perfect, so you're going to introduce that final last step to breed into your 5 perfect. Now you're just going to repeat the whole entire process again, but with another new stat. So you're going to get your double perfect, and you're going to go up from there, and you're just going to keep on going in this breeding ladder chain that you've seen throughout this whole entire video. Now you should be trying to get the chain up to 4 and 4 for a perfect, for a 5, but you can achieve it with luck, with just a single and a 4. I mean, it's just, you'll get to that point, but you'll have your 5 before you know it. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Alright, I hope I taught you something today and that it'll be useful. Now, I haven't made videos in a while because I just came back from Afghanistan. So if you have any questions, I should be a little bit less busy at work, so go ahead and send me a comment or send me a message. Please rate and subscribe and do whatever else pleases you. Alright.